Welcome to Sewing Anastasia. Today I'm going to show you how to hand stitch a blind hem. I've got my cup of joe and hopefully you've got yours. Today I'm going to show you how to hand stitch a blind hem, which is very useful on high-end and couture garments. I have a scrap piece of fabric here that I've folded up on the bottom about 1.5 inches. So this is supposed to be my hem of my dress, but I'm going to do it on just a scrap little here so that, you can see it easier. So go ahead, iron up your fabric 1.5 inches, and then we're also going to iron it down 1/4 inch. So here's our 1.5 inches that I have folded up, and then what you want to do is go to the iron and fold it down 1/4 inch. So you want to iron it down 1/4 inch. So I want to go ahead and make a knot on the end of my thread. I'm going to take my 2 threads and I'm going to lay it over my needle and hold it with my thumb and wrap it around the tip of the needle and pull it back under my thumb and go ahead and just pull it off. Woo! Flung out of my hand. And then you'll go ahead and see that you'll have a knot on here now. Okay, so my thread is knotted and I'm going to go ahead and start by putting it through that little crease. And you want to make sure that you're not hitting anything on the other side. That is what's going to make it a blind hem. We're going to do a slip stitch here. So now what we're going to do is go ahead and take 1 thread and then we're going to dip back down on an angle and go in that little crease and take a thread, so that you're making your little triangles here on the fabric. So now you want to keep repeating this. So again, go up into the fabric over about 1/4 inch. Go ahead and take just 1 little thread. And now you want to dip down into it 1/4 inch and take a little thread. The stitch is all about just taking little threads. There's no big stitch movements. That's why it also can take a long time to do this stitch on a hem, depending on how big your hem is, but it looks beautiful. So then remember, you're always just doing it 1/4 inch. You want this to stay nice and uniform. So you can kind of see our little up and downs, up and down. And then let's do it again for you. Up here, just 1 little thread, back down in 1 little thread. So once you get fast at this, you can almost kind of take your needle and just start going at a pace. But at first, you want to get used to this. So really just go nice and slow. Okay, so we've got that. So the reason we folded this down was so that it was easier to stitch. So you want to go back over to the iron and iron this up. And then now you will literally have a blind hem, no stitches on the inside and no stitches on the outside. And sometimes, you'll see your little prick mark here and there depending on how delicate your fabric is. But if you're using a heavier wool or cotton or a denim, you would never ever see those little stitch marks on the outside. So now you can go ahead and blind stitch everything. So I hope you enjoyed learning how to blind stitch a hem. As you can see, there are no visible stitches on the inside or the outside of my hem here, which is a great indication that we did it properly. If you have any questions about this, leave it in the comments below and I will get back to you right away. Thanks for watching Sewing Anastasia today. If you have any questions, leave it in the comments below. Make sure you check out our website, anastasiachatzka.com. Follow us on social media. Instagram is my favorite. And have a great day and happy sewing!